even a blind chicken finds an acorn, right? Anyways, we'll see what happens. It's obviously a long way from Tipperary, but they're down. The Dow's down over almost 300 from its highs. So we'll see what it looks like. And at the end of the day, we would have had maybe something here in the bottom. Not really. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see if we get anything. Looks like we might get something in the euro currency coming up. Nope. Well, yeah, 2 minutes to go. Yeah, oh yeah. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to post. Where's the bugler? So, it's not, like I said, I don't expect the business to magically return in one day. I think we saw some action yesterday. We saw some negative action, and we'll see where it goes. From this point forward. Okay. It's very murky from, just a chart standpoint, from a what's going on in the country standpoint, but we don't worry about the news. Okay, but that is, that does create concerns among others, which then what creates the emotion from others. By the way, tomorrow, no morning, we're gonna trade the Fed tomorrow, or attempt to trade the Fed tomorrow. Okay. So that will be our whatchamacallit, our trading session tomorrow. Getting a little pop now. Obviously, we can't do any of the indexes right now. The euro currency, it could be something, but it's obviously too much blowback already. Okay, so nothing that we can really, grasp onto. Gold, which we don't trade this time, but I don't trade it, but you certainly can. Could be something. I mean, again, it's a little questionable. It's not as clear as you would like it to be. What's up, guitar boy? Again, we like them to be a lot clearer, especially at this time. Now the bonds are potentially something here. Now again, A, it's a much bigger contract. B, it's not as much as I would like to be. We had that one big bar. You saw it. I don't know what the hell that was about. It had to be news. Okay, that's a guarantee. Okay, at 15, it was 8:15 Eastern. Okay, we had that big drop. Okay, was it? That's it. That's 8:20. No, but there was one earlier, right? Wasn't there a big whoosh? Was it just 12 minutes ago? No, I think it was right here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Whatever that was, it had to be a news item. If anybody knows what it was, I don't know. I have no idea what it was, but it has to be news. That's the only thing that could drive the markets that fast at that time of the day. Okay. So, it's like I said, so we're not magically going to come back to see action, but certainly yesterday was a start with the cremation. But a nice rally at the end of the day. And again, I said, a gap opening today, I'd be a seller, which I was earlier. And, now we'll let them trade. Now it's, normal trade, but I would not be surprised if they close lower on the day. Okay. Well, I mean, it didn't affect everything, but that's why it had to be a news item. Every product had a big move right on at that time, and then bang, immediately came right back. Okay. So, we have to, again, still be patient enough to wait for our opportunities, but knowing that now we are seeing more consistent action. We're seeing, a business grow or get a little busier with every day that goes by. Okay. Which is, again, that's what we care about. Because the busier it is, the more opportunities that are created. And after all we want is opportunity. Nothing else matters as long as we have a chance. Okay, because again, giving us the chance gives us, you know, a very realistic shot at making profits, which again, at the end of the day, that's why we're here. As much as you may like to hear my dramatic tones, you are here to make money, not to hear me talk. Okay. So, you know, we will, you know, continue to watch and, you know, pick our spots, but our spots are actually really picked for us, right? Because it's volume and price. Okay. And that becomes what we call the automatic. Okay. But we've got to have, you know, both events occur simultaneously. Okay. Obviously within the same, whatever time frame you're trading, but in our case, the same 4-minute cycle. And look at this. We just had a 150-point rally in the Dow. Nothing we can do about it right now, but certainly interesting. Okay. That's a hell of a move. Look at that. Okay. So some exchange range margin, it doesn't affect us. I mean, it affects our portfolios potentially. I mean, it doesn't affect, you know, the market, but you know, it does restrict some from trading, so that could take away a little bit of volume. The Evergrande or whatever it's called, you know, the real estate company that's going bust, the biggest real estate in China. I mean, that's a problem. And again, it's amazing how, once again, it's just something that we ignore, okay, which I always find interesting, that we simply ignore the things that go on until when? Until it's too late. Okay. That's always an interesting sight. Okay. It's the same, you know, as when I said, you know, a few months ago, a few weeks ago, whatever it was, when I said lumber. Man, what does it mean? It just, to me, it's just something that is not right. You know, it's like, remember the movie Trading Places? That can't be right. You know, when you start to see those things, now again, we'll catch some monster winners because of people ignore it, because just like yesterday, okay, nothing really changed from the weekend, you know, from last week to Monday, but yet the sellers are out in force because they had 48 hours to fester, okay, and be nervous, which what happens then is, of course, you see it all happen at one time. So to us, that's an advantageous part of what we do, is we wait for them. So as I'm looking, again, obviously, there's not much happening right now, which is okay. You know, maybe we're going to wait for the Fed. You know, that's very realistic. Okay. You could be waiting on what the Fed is going to do. Now, you know, I know that they have done some, I guess, taper talk or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to believe that they could raise interest. Certainly crude oil is looking like something. And I would suspect, you know, we want to see up to this level in crude about 4,000 contracts. Okay. Or as they call in the business, 4,000 cars. How they ever came up with that name, I'll never know. But that's what they call a future, a car. It must be for rail cars for delivery. But you know, that's what we want to see, and you're probably going to get it. Okay, my guess is we're going to be looking to buy crude. I don't see much else that's going to make sense in the next at 8:44 or 9:44 Eastern, 6:44 Pacific. But I do see the potential, okay, of, you know, certainly crude. Now, again, the first question is will the volume continue? It suddenly has slowed to a snail's pace, number one, and will the price stay down, which is number two. Okay. That is always our concern. We call it blowback, right? And that is always an issue, okay, and something to remember, okay, because again, what you're really doing when there's too much blowback is what? I'll leave that. I want some answers for that. If there's too much blowback, what does that mean? It means you are doing what if you take the trade? You're increasing your own risk. God bless you. Good job. Makes me proud. makes me proud to be a coach. Anyways, so bonds are giving you something potentially here, gold potentially, but certainly crude is. But amazing how it came to a crawl. It looked like it was going to be easy, and we're at a crawl. Now, this would be a trade based on the way I teach it. Okay. This is a trade based on the way I teach it. We'd be looking to buy if you choose to do so. Now, it's not as clean. I've been waiting for much cleaner trades to set up because I'm not quite ready to be. I think I may be using the wrong symbol, MCL. Yeah, because you probably have October, MCL X, MCL X 21. Okay. But, so we'll look at this. Now, this is, again, if we take this trade, it is not as crystal clear as I would like it to be. And let's see where the risk comes into. That's the other thing I want to see. Our stop would be at 33. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Now, again, this is not as crystal clear, but I do teach it that way. When we're in good shape and we're busy, it's a trade we want to take. Okay. But again, I'm still under the guise of, it's still pretty crappy out there and quiet. Okay. But again, if the risk, so if you want, this is an optional type of trade. Okay. I'm in crude at 52. Okay. I'm in crude at 52. What I said my stop was? It'd be nice if I could remember. I gotta get some Prevagen. My stop's at 33. Okay. So, again, it's not as perfect as I would like, but it does qualify, right? It's bigger than the last 10 bars approximately. Okay. So, and suddenly we're turning around. Interesting. Okay. This is good action that you're seeing. This first of all, what are you seeing? You're seeing wild whip. Okay. Back and forth. Okay. If you took the crude trade, go to break even. Anybody take it with me? Go to break even right now. Okay. In fact, go ahead and lock in $50. Okay. If you took the trade with me. Okay. Lock in 50 right now. Okay. Okay. You missed it. Not a big deal. Listen, there's always trades to come. Okay. That's never a problem. Okay. And if you took it and you locked in the 50, you're probably out. Okay. Again, when I take a marginal trade, I'm going to be much more aggressive. Okay. So, we'll see, where it goes from here. Okay. But it is, we got the pop we were looking for. Okay. Obviously, we'd like to see it keep popping and then just flip it over that way. So now it looks like maybe the euro, we're still so questionable on many things, but the fact that we're getting in and out, that's good. Money in your pocket, big boy. You got enough to get me a cocktail in Vegas. Oh, they're free there. I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. I got to come out to Wyoming. I am coming out. I swear to God. Anyways, so maybe something's coming here. Maybe here if we can, but it doesn't. There's not enough volume. Okay, so you got to get the volume, but the fact that we're getting a lot of whip, which is better. Okay, because that does create bigger moves. That creates better blowoffs, and so on. Okay, so it's a point that creates a better opportunity when they do occur. Okay, and when you get that kind of action. Now, the only thing you're going to have a potential on the next bar would, suddenly, this is not 100% not as much as you may want to take it and justify it. That is not. This is very close in the bond market, but nobody's really that active in bonds, and there is nothing else. Okay. Yeah. Now maybe there will be, maybe there won't be. I can't promise. Maybe we went after last night. So, you guys had a nice election there too. So I'm gonna go live on a ranch with my pal. They're gonna put me up. put me to work, become a farmer. Look at this. We got a huge rally. Wow. Look what happened here. Interesting. Okay. So again, once again, again, we still got to be patient and wait our turn. That goes without saying. Okay. Patience is a virtue, which very few people have. Now again, see, this wasn't even close. We'd already be in trouble if we decide. That's why reaching is not the way we do business. Okay. We wait, and trust me, there'll be thousands of trades. Okay. You just have to be patient enough to wait for them when they do show up. Okay. Because they do show. Okay. But the ability to wait for them is it. And we haven't had a lot, but no matter what, we've still made money. Okay. Nobody can dispute that with me. Okay. We've made money on these day trading sessions. So not every day, but net. Okay. And if anybody's tracked it, I'd like to know, but actually I wish somebody would track it, because it'd be nice to know the hit rate. And I don't have time to track it, but if anybody wants to track it, that'd be great. If you're here, that's a good tool, because it'll prove my exact points that I explained to you all the time. Okay. Because we're well over, I know we're well over the percentage that we should be at, which is obviously a scary sign, because typically you're going to have a reversion to mean. So let's see. So you get not much coming up. Once again, another 4 minutes going by. My life is wasting away, and I'm not getting any trades. Okay. So, but that has to be the patience required in this business is the whole key to almost everything we do. Okay. Because you can always make a bad trade. There's always time to make a crappy trade, is there not? Okay. So doesn't it make more sense to focus on making the better trades? Doesn't it make sense to focus on, trying to make sure you're taking the largest probability trade out of the market? Okay. So, we can always listen. I can make a bad trade anytime I want. But our focus has to be, of course, to continue to look for the trades that fit the model that return 66%. Okay, so we've got, again, very quiet, not disastrous. Okay, not, nothing to worry about, but it is something to, to take note of. But again, the two-way action, the moving around, is much better in general for us. Okay, that is a much better sign for trading and everything that we do. Okay, to have the markets moving in both directions, up and down, because up and down give you a far greater opportunity, okay, to create successful opportunities for yourself. Okay. And that, again, that's what our goal is, to create opportunity, success, okay, and make sure that we have an edge going in. Is there any news at 10 o'clock today, by the way? Yesterday's the ES volume was relatively light. Right, it was very light. You are correct. Okay, but it is coming back. But you're 100% right. So, is there any news at 10 o'clock today? API was what happened at 8:15? Do you know, or not? Yeah, it was 8:15. Do you know what it was? if anybody would know, you would know. Okay. I mean, there was obviously some sort of announcement at 8:15 because we had a massive quick meltdown in less than 30 seconds and an immediate recovery. Okay. All right. So, again, as much as we want to be in, as much as we want to trade, there is not the opportunity are not being offered. Okay. Captain, were you here when I said we're doing the Fed tomorrow, not tomorrow morning? Okay, I don't know if you heard that or not, but we're doing the Fed instead of the morning tomorrow. AOC dressmaker announced going public. Yeah, she's in debt. She owes the IRS. Current account. What does that mean? Did I miss something? I'm obviously it could have been something I said 10 minutes ago. Current account. I don't know what that means. Help me out. Help me, Rhonda. Okay. But, maybe gold will give you something here. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I doubt. No, you won't. You will not get a gold trade. Okay. There will be no trades in the next bar. I can almost guarantee it. I mean, you do have a minute. You could see you could see another potential in crude. Yes, trading FOMC tomorrow instead of the morning, which makes sense for me anyways, because usually Wednesdays is a morning that I have meetings anyway, so I try not to be around. So, but I could actually trade from where my meetings are at, but it's easier with tomorrow with FOMC. It's easier. I mean, that's a big number anyways to play with. Okay. So, it will create action, whether we can, whether it'll create action for us. Well, guess what? I was wrong. You're going to see another potential opportunity in crude. Okay. And that's going to make the level that I wanted it to make before. Okay. And nothing else on this bar. Okay. So we can go right to crude and flip it over. And our stop this time will be 7015. We're trading the November contract. 7015. Okay. If we get in, we're not in yet, but 7015. Oh, there's a announcement at 87. Okay. That I knew it had to be something. Okay. Okay, new stop 7014. Okay, if we get in, but we're not in yet. Okay, but new stop will be 14. Okay, we are now falling apart once again. All right, now this which is great. This is great action. Okay, 010 7010 is the stop. This is great action. Okay, because it means we're gonna get some movement. Okay, which is a good thing. 08 is gonna be a new stop. Okay, 08. Okay, but we're not in yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but 08 is the 07. Okay, 07 stop, but not a no entry yet. Okay. Somebody keep an eye on the others for me if you don't mind, just because I'm focused here. I don't think anything's happening, but you never know. Okay. 05 is the new stop. Okay. 05, but no entry yet. Okay. Looks like this is going to be the entry. Okay, this is our plan. All right. In at 24. Okay, with an 05 stop. 24 with an 05 stop. Okay. Let me just take a peek over at the other side. Look at that. Look at the big drop, but no play, no qualifier yet. Nothing. All right. So there is nothing anywhere. Okay. So, okay. Hey, that's fine. Whatever, you know, whatever. It's always whatever. We'll wait until the next one. Okay. In the meantime, what I say, I forgot what I got in already yet, 20 something. But, again, we'll watch it and see what it looks like. Okay, let's go to the one real quick and kind of manage this one. So here's pretty good level here. This should be the first resistance where it's at right now. We can get through here. You can probably get up to here. Okay, which is breaking through there, and then all the way back to here if it gets out. Okay. In the meantime, I say I got filled at 24. Okay, so I'm up a whole 10 bananas. Okay. I did enter yet. Accrued. The one I was talking about. Crude. Okay. So, again, failing, but again, in the right trajectory, in the right action. Okay. I can't tell you it's going to make money or not. Okay. I can just tell you that, everything is A-okay at the moment. And again, we'll just see where we go from here. Okay, we're at 31. So, obviously break into the next level. Now we're going to get to, about 35 is the next resistance. Okay. All right. Now, we can, damn it. Okay. All right. I hate that. Don't stop. Give a brother a break. Okay. All right. So we'll see where we go. And we're just kind of hovering, but again, you're hovering. Notice my little trend line there. First of all, as long as it stays above there, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so as long as it stays above there and it's now coming back below it, so now the key, that's not good. That action was not good. Okay, what we just witnessed there was not good. Okay, shit. Okay, so let's go back here because this could be potentially creating an additional or a secondary trade to there. Okay. So, again, we're still fine. I mean, we're not out. Okay. They're going to get close. Okay. And, at the end of the day, okay, things happen. We just have to be, prepared for everything. But as long as we have our stop in place, we have nothing to think about, other than moving our stop and how to get out and making money. Okay, because we always know the risk or the exposure that we have. Okay, that we always know. Okay, and if we have, if we know that, okay, then we're one step closer to being, able to make money because we get the opportunity. We know what the risk is always. Okay, and we never know how much we can make. So it has a interesting dynamic in the business. Okay, and we're back up at 20, and again, so if we go back to our one, we held, and we're trying to charge once again. Now, I don't know if it's going to make it or not. It doesn't look great. Okay, and usually you can get a kind of a feel, but again, I can't predict it. I can only sit here right with you and watch it just as we are. Okay. Because all we can do is plan for exactly what we can see. Okay. And if we can't see more, okay, then there's nothing else we can do. But we have the potential reward. We have no idea what we can make. We know exactly what we can lose. Okay. So I'm not thrilled at the action at the moment, even though we're back near around break even, depending on exactly where we got in. Okay, but I don't love it here. Okay, I would have liked to see it. I'm kind of disappointed at the failure. Okay, but again, if we can start a new, and hold those levels, that's again going to be the key, to what we're doing and what's going on in this trade. Okay, but it doesn't look great. That I'll say, right out loud. Okay, but again, doesn't matter. It's a mathematical base trade. Okay. That, we know it has to happen. It did not react exactly the way we would have liked it to. Okay. So now we are stuck a little bit, and we'll see, maybe it gets stopped. This is not good at the moment. This is all changing the overall direction, right? So, but again, this is why we have the stop in, so we don't have to think about it. Okay. So we don't have to deal with it. There is no emotion to the trade one way or the other. Okay. You just let it trade. That's the beauty of doing it. You let it trade because you don't have to think about it, because you got the stop in place, and that's not changing until we can put it to break even. Okay. And that's it. It's that simple. Okay. And that is something you just have to always kind of remember, okay, of the beauty of the system, is that there is no emotion or decision. Did we get one? I wasn't actually too busy talking. Yeah, you could add if you wanted. Now this is interesting. Okay, good catch. Okay, there is a secondary trade in crude. Okay, if you want to make it. Now I am not telling people to add to their positions, but those who are comfortable can. Okay, and this would be the secondary entry would have a stop of 202. Okay. If you want to try to if you're willing to step in, okay, you can add a secondary with a stop at 02. Okay. Now that's a personal choice. Okay. That is a personal preference. Right now, there's no entry anyways, but that is a personal choice and a personal preference. Okay. Now, certainly, if I get stopped out of this one, then I will definitely take the second one. Okay. But I might take it anyways. And, typically I will take them, but again, I don't want to teach bad habits. Okay. I don't want to teach bad habits. It's not that it's a bad habit, but I don't want you overexposing yourself to risk. All right. So we're out on number one. Okay. So now I will definitely add and re-enter the trade with a stop at 93. 69.93 if we get in. Now we have no entry yet, but 69.93. Okay. Would be the new stop should there be an entry. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, doggy. And what do we got going on in the euro currency? That should be something too, I think. Not yet. Okay. Nowhere else. All right. So we're still really just the crude is the trade with a stop at 92, 91. Okay. 88, 87. 87 is a new stop, but there's no entry yet. Okay. Where are we here? I just want to see something. I'm shocked. Wow. I might get there. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. So we got no entry. In the meantime, 82. Amazing. 82. Okay. And now I hope it doesn't blow back too far. That's always a miserable feeling. Okay. Don't get too far away. I don't want to make this a big trade. But this will be most likely an entry. Okay, I'm just waiting for the last couple of seconds to tick off. And okay, I'm in at 01. Okay, 01 with an 82 stop. I'm not thrilled about it either, but 01 with an 82 stop. Okay. Does the micro Russell have an option? Have an option? Do they have options on the micro? Is that your question? Is that I'm not sure. No, yeah, yeah, it's what is the symbol for the micro Russell? M2K, I think. I believe. Hold on, I can give you that real quick. I think trade. Where's I forgot? Damn, I always forget how to do this stuff. Sometimes I can't. I'm too. Where the hell is it? I forgot where it's at already. I don't know. I think M2K, I think, is the symbol. Okay, somebody confirm. M2K is correct. So it's M2K Z21. M2K Z21. Ah, boy, this is, we're going to get stopped again. You can kiss this one goodbye. Okay, and there's virtually no shot of survival here, in my opinion. Now, again, I hope I'm wrong. I don't like losing money. Okay, especially in public. You got no shot. This looks like it's going to be an 0 for 2 with a maybe, that you made $50 on, to me. Okay. M2K is the mini Russell. No, I know, but he was asking about. All right, so we're out. Shit. Okay. There's probably a third opportunity coming based on what's actually the action. He's talking about the micro future. I believe, is M2K. Okay. So, all right. So we're 0 for 2 or whatever we are. One second. Okay. So that's a bummer. All right. Well, see what happens. So still nothing in any of the indexes. You do now have one in the euro currency coming. Okay. So, and we'll see. Let's see what it looks like. If it's a trade. Right now, the stop would be at 29.5. I mean, we're not even near entering yet, but 29.5 is where it's at right now. Yeah, bad breaks. Bad breaks. VX spiking. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is such a tight range that, I don't know. We'll see. We need it to come down a little bit from here. I mean, it's actually tradable based on even the small. It's only a small amount of blowback, so we'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. So let me just take a quick look here. Nothing. The S&P could be based on some of the rules we talk about. Okay. That's not as good as I would like it to be, so I will pass for now. Okay. So here, what did I say? The stop would be 29.5. 29.5. We have no entry yet. 29.5 would be that entry. Okay. And look at that. The NASDAQ is down on the day already. How about that? The Russell is down on the day already. As predicted last night on the call, live on the call. Sell the gap open. Did I miss a trade here? No. This is the bar we're waiting at. Right? Yeah. This is the one we're waiting at. Okay. Look at him go. Yeesh. So no trade yet. Okay, no entry. Okay, so we'll watch. We'll wait. We'll be ready. That's all. Yes, it's close. I mean, you can watch it. I mean, I'm just not in a hurry to, it didn't make the most volume of the day. I mean, it's certainly based on what I teach. It snuck through. Okay. I mean, again, you could look at it. I'm not totally opposed to it, but I try to be more conservative still, in this particular condition of markets. Okay. Because this, this, hold on, I got so many things going on at one time here. Okay, so we're going to enter the euro 42.5. I'm in. 29.5 is my stop. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, anyways, and so we're getting a little bit of a pop here. We get a big pop. Okay. And we don't have an entry. This might be too much blowback anyways, which it is. Okay. You're talking about 8 points as a risk model. Okay. Yeah, me too. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, right now, we won't count. I'll write it up, but we won't count the first two. We got 2 losers in crude. Okay. We've got an open trade in the euro, and I will enter. I will wait till it's finished before I send out the recording. Remember, tomorrow we'll go at 12:45 Central Time, so it's 1:45 Eastern. Sorry, guys, but we'll see. Maybe the euro will give us a big enough pop to get us out, but I doubt it. So in the meantime, we're ready to rock and roll, and have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, and sorry, but I guess we can't make money every day. We can try. All right, kids, have a great day. We'll see you.